It seems like we have nonstop reports of balloons. I don't know about you guys, but every time I see an alert come up on my phone, I think it's from the previous balloon incident.
I got a text from Jim asking if my mom shot one down because she's in Alaska.
She's in Alaska,
right now.
yeah.
Yes.
She's out there with a musket standing on a mountain.
This is the Woody and Jim Show podcast. Over 1,000 episodes strong. A daily recap of everything you missed.
Rihanna promised that there would be a very special guest that appears with her on stage.
Yep.
Come to find out, it's her baby.
She's pregnant again.
We were going through this thing. Both Zach and I realized, had sent out stuff on social media around the same time saying, like, I know you're not supposed to talk about a woman's body, but, like, is she pregnant or is she not pregnant? Because everybody was saying that, like, on the web. I was like, it was trending everywhere.
Everybody at the party that I was at was
Right.
talking about it, and I was the first one to be like, shut up, quit talking about her belly. And then she rubbed it, and I was like, oh yeah, she's pregnant.
Yeah, I got very aggressive.
Well, my wife, who doesn't, like, follow anything pop culture, right?
Yeah.
She just lives in her own world. And so she was asking me a ton of questions, and she said, is Rihanna pregnant? And I said, well, I mean, she had a baby not long ago.
Yeah, like a little over a year ago.
It's her first
May
thing since
last
the
year.
baby.
May of last
so it's
year,
only
yeah.
been a few months.
So I said,
okay.
maybe it's just, bodies change
Right.
after babies. And then later on, she's like, no, I think she's pregnant. And
Yeah,
then-
it was the holding and rubbing the belly, like towards the end of the performance, that I was
Yep.
like, oh God, yeah,
I said
she is
not
pregnant.
until she rubs that belly will I
Right.
believe that she's pregnant, because she could have just eaten a big lunch. I don't know,
Yeah.
like a
Maybe
big
she
old
had a
burrito.
burrito. Like, let her live.
Yeah,
She went to Chipotle.
exactly. You don't know.
This
Or,
may
yeah.
come as a surprise to you, but I didn't notice anything. Never
Shocker.
underestimate the power of a man to not notice something.
Yeah.
Lack of
Oblivion.
observation is huge. So, Ricky, there was like kind of a little debate going on at your Super Bowl party.
Yeah, everybody thought that when Rihanna came out that she would eventually bring out a special guest,
Yeah.
especially because she did tease that there would be a special guest.
Right.
It was her baby.
Yes.
Plot twist. But I kept saying there's no way that Rihanna's going to bring out anybody else. She has nothing but hits. 13 minutes is actually not that long.
Right.
No.
It's a very short amount of time, and she can speed through 13 minutes, no problem. She's not going to have somebody else come out there.
I know Jay-Z was there, so it's like I
And
was
that's
kinda
why people thought
I
that.
thought he was going to go out and run his town with her or something.
Yes,
Yeah.
a bunch of people thought
Yeah.
that was going to happen. And I was like, there's just no way. If I were Rihanna, it would be all eyes on me. I have the spotlight.
Rihanna said, watch this. I'm going to put myself on a levitating stage.
Yeah.
I don't need nobody.
But I also get why everybody thought that, because typically it's multiple people that do
Right.
the halftime show. It's not just one person.
That's
Like
Yeah.
kind
when
of
Beyonce
been
was on, it was like Coldplay and
So when I
Bruno
looked-
Mars.
trend.
Yeah, when I looked it up, the last time that somebody did a solo show by themselves at the Super Bowl halftime show was Prince. In 2007 is what I found.
A long time ago.
Yeah. I was like shocked by how long ago it was.
Oh yeah,
But yeah, typically there's other people that are part of it.
huh?
Yeah, my wife, who was like constantly asking me questions about everything she saw on screen, whether it would be football or other commercials, and I'm like, I haven't seen this yet.
This is the first time I'm seeing this too.
She's like,
I'm guilty of that.
I didn't know Rihanna had so many hits. I said she had to leave like 30 songs
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
because she had.
She
so
had to do
many.
like 10-second versions of all her songs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly.
every
I want a
couple has had
poll.
that conversation at one time or another. Like, don't ask me. I'm seeing this for the first time
I
too.
do that during
Yeah.
movies every
Yeah.
time.
I want a poll of the room. Who would be your dream Super Bowl halftime show performer? Like, who that hasn't done it yet that you think would absolutely crush it?
Boy, that is so tough.
That is a hard
Think about it for a second.
We got to make some corrections.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it wasn't Prince was the last person.
Right.
The Weekend in 2021, I don't remember most of that, if I'm being honest with you guys.
Yeah.
If you remember, it
That was the one
during
we ran
COVID.
through the.
It was a weird time.
Yeah, we went through
Yes.
the funhouse mirror room.
I feel like I forgot a lot of things from that time on purpose to
Same.
protect my brain.
Yeah.
So The Weeknd was solo.
It's a defense mechanism.
Yeah, Lady Gaga did it solo in 2017.
That's when she dangled down from the top of the stadium.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember that.
And then even though Coldplay, Beyonce, and Bruno Mars did it in 2016, Beyonce also did it by herself in 2013.
That was when she blew the power out at the stadium.
Yes.
Right. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, there are people that I forgot, like the Black Eyed Peas with Usher and Slash
That
in
was a bad
2011.
show. That was a bad show.
The Who in 2010. Like, what? I don't
Also
remember
bad.
that.
Yeah.
Very bad.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Way past their time.
It may have been what I read, I may have misread it. It may have been the last great solo performance was the Prince. It was the Prince one in 2007.
It did make us go, ew.
Yeah, because I mean, I don't remember half of these. Katy Perry with Lenny Kravitz and Missy Elliott. I don't remember Missy Elliott being there.
And Left Shark.
Oh,
yeah.
Left Shark was the most famous one
I know.
remember.
That's
That's
the big takeaway
right.
from that.
Yeah, there's
Okay.
just a lot of them I don't remember.
So did you guys have time to think about who would your dream Super Bowl halftime show performance
well, now that
be
I know that
from?
everyone's done it, I don't know who I
Who's left? We got to pick from who's left.
I'm going to throw this out. This is Jim, and I don't know if everybody would love it, but I think a lot of people would. My dream performance would be Foo Fighters.
I was about to
Okay.
say that. I love the Foo Fighters.
They
And
would do
they
a
would
good
put on
show.
a really good show.
Yes.
Mine would be a lineup of ex-American Idol contestants. Like I
Of
want
course it
Jordan
would.
Sparks, Elliot Yamin, I
Jordan
want
Sparks
Fantasia,
would be great.
Ruben
Yeah,
Studdard.
back
like, I want
early
all of
American
the-
Idol where people
Yes.
still cared about it.
I want the icons of early American Idol
Okay.
days.
That'd
Carrie
actually be
Underwood,
pretty
Kelly
good.
Clarkson.
Yeah, bring them all out.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, since you took Foo Fighters, I'll have to go my backup plan, which was Weird Al Yankovic.
Oh, God.
Oh my goodness.
I would like it. No one else would.
We were talking about this off air about the fact that they don't typically do country artists.
Yes.
And I think that's for a reason. There's not a lot of very upbeat country songs.
Right.
Like,
They don't want
they'll
slow,
have,
sad, I lost my truck and my
right.
mom.
Like one person may have like 3 upbeat songs in their
Yeah.
entire
Yeah.
catalog. The rest are really sad.
Right.
But
And-
we did mention Shania Twain, and I was like, that would be a good one along with
I
other
think she
people.
would, Shania Twain and Carrie Underwood together.
She's already done it. 2003. It was Shania Twain, No Doubt, and Sting.
Do it again, beat it twice.
You're right. Okay.
Yeah.
So Shania Twain with other people, I think would be great.
Shania's- she's
I would
touring.
love a mashup of like crazy people, like Shania Twain, J. Cole, and then like, I don't know.
You want the mishmash.
Yes, I want like all the
Yeah.
genres in one.
Okay.
I think that could work. I don't think see, country is weird because I think people who love country also love a lot of other music like pop and stuff. But there are a lot of people who love other music that it's like rock or pop who don't want any
Right.
country at all.
It's got to be a difficult choice to decide who does it every year because
Yeah.
it can't be too far in one genre or another.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's not about the music, it's about the fans.
Right.
Yeah, what they're
And
gonna like.
What they'll want and tolerate.
Trending. Here's what's trending this morning with Woody and Jim on 107.5 The River.
Brought to you by Mark Spain Real Estate. Zach.
Have you guys seen the McDonald's billboard in the UK that people are really upset about?
No.
It's hilarious. So they're like advertising their new McCrispy.
McCrispy.
Ooh, sounds good.
Which is
Sounds
a crispy
good.
chicken sandwich.
Yeah, but the placement of it, it's a road sign that's right next door to a crematorium.
So it's one-stop shopping for all your McCrispiness.
Yeah.
No.
So they ended up taking the billboard down because of the placement of it right next door to a crematorium and the McCrispy sandwich.
That's pretty
Rightfully so.
That's pretty funny.
So
It's very funny to me. Jim?
well, a weird thing happened at the movies over the weekend. Well, first of all, not very many people went.
Right.
It is traditionally a low box office weekend during the Super Bowl. The number one movie was Magic Mike's Last Dance, but it only made $8 million, which is pretty low
That's pretty
for
low
the top
for a
movie.
big movie like that, yeah.
But a weird thing happened because number 2 was Avatar, but number 3 was the re-release of Titanic.
Right.
And since Titanic came back out this past weekend and made over $6 million, it retook the number 3 spot of all time away from Avatar.
Right.
So James Cameron's old movie from 25 years ago
Right.
took back its spot at the top, near the top from Avatar: The Way of Water. So he beat himself at the box office.
That's such a Taylor Swift thing to do.
I know.
I know, yeah.
I outdid myself.
Exactly.
Avatar was at number 3 and then was knocked back down to number 4
Right.
because his other movie came back and made more money.
Yeah, I guess the re-release is in 3D too.
It is. And it's also in like 4K high frame rate. So
Wow.
it looks like, it was filmed today and not 25 years ago. Like, Ricki.
So a doink happened at the Super
Doink?
Bowl.
What's a doink?
A doink is when they go to kick the ball and it hits the upright.
Yeah, and it
So the
doinks
goal-
off the
so
upright.
it hits the pole.
That's a doink.
It's a doink.
Okay.
And it
So
sounded like a doink.
A doink happened. No kicker wants a doink, but it happened. And that means that anyone who signed up for free pizza with DiGiorno before the game started is getting free pizza.
Wow, I didn't know this was a thing.
I remember hearing that. I didn't sign up.
They're getting free pizza. I think they're going to give over like 2,000 free pizzas to people.
All because of the doink.
Yeah, all because the doink happened.
Woody and Jim in the morning, 107.5 The River. All right, now, Ricky, part of your weekend you spent in tears.
Yeah, I sobbed over the weekend.
Yes.
I got
a farmer dog commercial on the Super Bowl.
That one made me cry.
No, my nephew made me sob over the weekend. I got a video sent to me in the group chat that we have with my family and AJ. And AJ actually was the one who played it first because I was doing something else on my phone. And when he played it, I went, what? And I just started sobbing. Like I grabbed my face sobbing. When I heard it, I'll play it for you guys.
Okay. This is your nephew.
Back here? Tillian, who's that? Who's that? Ricky. Who's that? Say it again.
I'm going to cry again.
Who's that? Ricky. Yeah, Daddy.
It's an old picture of my brother and I. So every time.
That's adorable.
Yeah, I'm literally teary-eyed again. Every time I watched it probably like 600 times, and every time I got teary-eyed because that was his first time saying my name.
Yeah.
And you're separated by hundreds of miles, so you don't
So
see
I just
him.
like instantly like fell into my hands and just started sobbing because I was like, oh my God, he knows my name now. And he's just so freaking cute. And if you want to see just how adorable he is, it is on my Instagram at that chick Ricki. I'm crying again.
How old is he now?
He's 2 in a few days.
Yeah.
I like
on the
how
17th.
He kind of says Ricki.
Yeah.
I want to start calling you Ricky.
He's so cute. I died though. I was like, oh my God, I can't believe this. And I always said the day that he says my name, I'm going to sob. And I already know that.
You predicted the future.
I knew it was going to happen. And that was the first time I heard him ever say my name and know like that it's me. You know what I mean?
Right. And since you're not around him all the time, you don't want to be forgotten. You want him to know you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think that was the biggest part of it is that I don't want to be forgotten. So I try to FaceTime them as much as I can and things like that. But like, it kind of helped. It made me feel better because now I know that I'm not forgotten, and I know my family would never let that happen. But you still worry about it because you're
your
not
brother's
there.
making sure that you're not forgotten.
Yeah.
Which is really good.
Exactly. So I sobbed and I'm crying again right now, and it's all fine. It's just the cutest thing that I've ever seen.
It's fine. It's fine.
Everything's fine.
Super Bowl, it was a decent game. Usually the best part of the Super Bowl is always the commercials.
Yeah.
Right.
But you know, and I almost forget to watch them because you're used to running to the bathroom during the game.
Yeah.
But it's the opposite for the
It's
Super Bowl.
hard when you're at a party too because you're talking, you're hanging out, so you miss a bunch of them.
Yeah.
Like I missed a bunch, and I had to go through and watch some of them, and there were a lot of funny ones that I missed.
There were some good ones, yeah.
I know. Let's give out some awards, okay? Because I think I think everybody has their own personal award show they're doing in their head for the commercials that come on during the Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. So, what would you give an award to, and what is that award?
So one of the ones that I had to watch that I missed was the Pepsi Zero Sugar one.
Oh, with
Ben Stiller?
Ben Stiller and Steve Martin.
I would give that the award for the most honest thing I've ever seen because he actually at one point he's talking about acting and how his whole job is to make you believe what he has to say.
Right.
And he takes a sip out of it and he says, "Wow, that's really good." Or is it?
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's the most honest thing I've
just
ever
acting.
seen.
Yeah.
Because Zero Sugar is never good.
Yes. And when he did the Zoolander, with the
Right.
Pepsi all over him, that was pretty funny.
Right, that was pretty funny.
So some of the rumors were about the Ben Affleck working a Dunkin' Donuts commercial.
Right.
In which he was working the drive-thru with the old headset on and being his typical grumpy self.
Right.
That we saw at the Grammys last week.
And then Jennifer Lopez pulls up to the window.
Yeah.
What are you doing here?
Harassing me. Find my
Is this
friends.
what you do when you say you're going to work all day?
I gotta go, guys.
Grab me a glaze.
So you think their performance at the Grammys was kind of a
setting that up?
Setting up of that?
That's what a lot of comments were on the web saying that perhaps they were setting that up.
They better have paid them a lot of money because that is dedication to the role.
It is.
That is method acting.
Yeah, right.
But I would also say, like, I don't know if I believe it because we have plenty of other scenes for years of Ben Affleck being grumpy and sad.
Or just sad,
Yeah, it's just who he is as a person.
I'll have to give the useless use of expensive celebrities to Hellman's Mayonnaise. Did you see that one? It had John Hamm and Brie Larson.
Yeah.
You know, making fun of their names being Ham and Brie, and that they would go with mayonnaise. And then
I
the
see.
refrigerator door opens, and it's Pete Davidson's refrigerator.
Yeah.
And I thought, like,
That was a waste.
Yeah.
It was a groaner of a joke.
yeah, you're going, oh, Brie, Ham, Brie.
I feel like the award that I would give is like the one that most likely to buy. And I want to buy Skechers now. After I saw Snoop Dogg and Martha Stewart in that commercial, I want to buy Skechers now.
Whatever Snoop is selling, I'm buying.
Like, they look cool, and Martha Stewart got a tattoo of Snoop Dogg on her shoulder.
Right?
Like, I'm here for it.
That was a pretty good one.
Yeah.
I love them.
I would give out an award for the best impersonation of a pharmaceutical commercial to the pickup truck company. I don't even remember what it was.
Clearly, it was good.
Yeah. But they...
so many of the commercials like that. You're going, oh, that was cute. What was it for?
Yeah.
Yep.
But my award would go to the one that said that their electric pickup was possibly the cure to premature electrification.
Worried that it could leave you unsatisfied? Then you could be one of many Americans concerned about premature electrification. Symptoms may include fearing you might not be able to last as long as you'd like.
There was plenty of charge before. Sometimes it goes away.
A lot of times.
I've been working a lot.
Lacking the confidence about getting and being able to keep a charge.
Having to stop every time we got really excited, that wouldn't work for me. Stop. Start. Stop. Start.
If PE, premature electrification, is something you're worried about.
Stop. Start.
That was actually really cute. That was really funny.
That was great.
I have to also say I was disappointed that Budweiser did not do a commercial that made me cry.
Yeah.
Traditionally, every year they have the Clydesdales and usually a puppy, and I just weep.
They backed off on their
But,
commercials this year.
yeah.
They didn't do as many.
There was none.
Because it was way more expensive this year. It was, what,
Well,
$7 million for a 30-second
Which is
commercial?
insane.
Budweiser could probably afford it.
I think so.
Yeah.
Maybe they can't. Maybe this is
Maybe
them
that's
telling
it.
us that
Yeah.
they can't.
They're going down.
Uh-oh.
Things don't look good.
It's ominous, bro.
Story behind the story.
They're going to have to sell off all the Clydesdales. I'll take one. They're cute.
It's time for men and women to answer questions for gender war.
All right, representing the ladies in the audience, we have Melissa in Fairview. Hello, Melissa.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Good luck to you. For the guys, we have Mace in Nashville. Mace, hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Let's do a good acquainted question. Let's start with Melissa first. Melissa, tell us your childhood crush as far as actors and actresses go.
Eminem.
Okay.
I get it.
She likes the bad boys.
What was was there a moment when you're like, he's the best?
No, not really.
Okay.
Just the first time I seen him, I'm like, oh, yeah.
At first sight. All right. All right. What about you, Mace? Tell us your childhood actor crush.
It's actually Zac Efron.
Yes.
Okay.
Yo, agreed.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Gay, straight, he's just a work of art.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just something to admire. All right, let's get the game going. And remember, you each have a screw you can use. If you don't know the answer to a question, you can use the screw to make your opponent answer it.
All right, Melissa, we start with a multiple choice for you. The Kansas City Chiefs have a mascot named KC. Is he a horse, an alligator, or a wolf?
A wolf.
Oh, he's a
Yeah.
wolf. There you go. Good job.
Real unique. His name is KC.
Yeah.
Or Kansas City.
Wow, Zach.
It probably didn't take him long to figure out the name.
Not really artistic.
Okay, Mace.
Yeah, try harder next time.
Your turn. While applying makeup, should you use setting spray first, last, or it doesn't even matter when you do it?
Last.
Last.
Yep.
Okay.
All tied up?
All right, Melissa, your boyfriend might be into LARPing. What does LARP stand for?
Live action role play.
Yes, ma'am.
I love how you gave like the Wheel of Fortune
Yes.
over enunciated answer. Good job. 2-1.
Okay, Mace. Actor Taylor Lautner is famous for what movie series?
Twilight.
Yes.
There you go.
All right, you guys are strong. It's 2-2 going into the last set of questions.
All right, Melissa, in NFL football, what's the maximum amount of players each team can have on the field at one time?
15.
Nope. It's 11. Only 11 are allowed.
All right, Mace, if you get this right, you win. If not, we go into overtime.
Fuchsia is a shade of what other color?
Pink.
Yes.
Yep.
Correct.
And there you go.
Mace is our winner.
Congratulations. We have concert tickets for you to see Dave Matthews Band. So how was our weekends?
Friday night, we had people over. We, had some drinks and played a board game, Codenamed. I don't know if you've ever played it. It was pretty fun.
Yeah.
And then Saturday, worked like all day into the evening as like a cook in a kitchen. At our church they were having a big event, and I helped my friend who's the cook there.
Nice.
Okay.
And then at like 10:30 at night, had a hockey game, which after being on your feet in the kitchen was a little test of
I bet.
endurance.
Yeah. I
But
bet.
we won that, and then I spent most of yesterday explaining all current events and football to my wife, who actually sat with me during the Super Bowl.
Wow. Taking an interest.
So it was Rock'em Sock'em.
My weekend was the opposite of Rock'em Sock'em.
Oh.
I actually, my girlfriend Melissa was here, and Saturday we just had a robe day.
I love that.
We didn't get out of our robes all day.
Oh.
We took baths. We just ate and did things.
That sounds amazing.
It really does.
Then yesterday, slept in late and watched the Super Bowl, and that's about it.
Sounds like my dream weekend.
Zach.
Friday, I had like a bunch of things. I had my audition for the Netflix TV show that we talked about.
That's very cool. You
And
heard it was really good. Yeah.
It went well.
The audition went really,
Good.
really well,
Good
so we'll
deal.
see. Hopefully I get it. Saturday, the highlight of my boyfriend's weekend is that we got a Costco membership.
Oh, I could
That
see
is-
David really being into Costco.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's an adulting and a mature relationship
Yes.
milestone.
Not only did they get a Costco membership, though, they got the executive
Ooh.
membership.
Yes.
Top tier.
Top tier, yeah.
Top tier.
The top
'Cause you never know when you go into
Costco
Costco
membership.
if you're going to need 900 of something.
Right.
Okay, so what is the extra benefit of top tier? Because I'm not a Costco
You get to say
member.
you're top tier.
You get cash
Be
back.
bougie.
Oh, okay.
So you get like 2% back off of every purchase.
You don't get like a special hat or a badge or anything?
No, that's kind of rude
Special
now that you say it. Ricky, what did you do this weekend?
I'm special. That's what the hat says.
Friday night, I went to a pop-up bar, Drink 182, which was really
yeah.
cute.
Oh, I
at
like it.
Sidebar.
That's cool.
Your pictures on Instagram look great.
It was really cute. And then Saturday, Zach decided that he was going to make all of my favorite foods for dinner.
She's really concerned.
And I'm very concerned about this because I think it means he needs something from me, but he hasn't
he's
said
setting
it
up
yet.
a favor.
I don't know what
or
it
a
could
solid
be.
of some sort, yes.
But I feel like something's coming in the future. Everything was
Okay.
delicious, though.
Brace yourself.
Well,
and we
that's-
hot tubbed.
that's nice.
And then, think about it, Jim. Get back to me. And what it could possibly be. And then yesterday, I went to a dip party for Super Bowl.
Nice.
So everybody made different dips, and it was delicious. And I ate
love
way
dips.
too much.
Yeah.
All right, I have a theory. Quick theory. Do you remember that time when Squidward fed SpongeBob the bomb pie? And he knew he was going to die at the end of the day.
And he decided to make his last day really
He made
wonderful.
his last day really well.
Yeah.
And he made stuff. So I think maybe Zach.
Is Zach going to feed me a bomb pie?
I think he already did.
It poisoned you?
It's just a matter of time before it goes off.
And at sunset, when it hits your lower intestine, you're going to blow up.
Wow.
But SpongeBob didn't, so there's hope for you.
Trending. Here's what's trending this morning with Woody and Jim on 107.5 The River.
Brought to you by Mark Spain Real Estate. Zach.
Interesting news coming out of a new study that apparently having a cat in your dating profile makes you more attractive.
Really? I thought it was a dog.
Last year it was a dog. This year it's a cat. 61% of people said it makes them more attracted.
Is it because they know they can deal with all the nonsense of a cat, so they can definitely deal with you then?
I mean, probably
Because
so.
cats is crazy.
Cats is crazy. Also, part of the poll, it was kind of weird, is they found that the average cat owner would rather date someone who's unemployed than someone who openly hates cats.
What?
So if you own a cat and you're dating somebody and they don't like them, they'd rather you not have a job than not like your cat.
Wow.
Wow.
It's
That's
more important
commitment.
you like the cat than
Yeah.
even financial stability.
They're
or anything
dedicated
like
to
that.
their cats.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah. Ricky, what you got?
That's a lot. So, speaking of a lot, though, there were about 13 million pizzas that were purchased yesterday across the country. And a lot of people don't know what to do with their pizza boxes because a lot of people say not to recycle them.
Right.
You should recycle your pizza boxes as long as they are not coated in grease and cheese.
I was just going to say the food is what they say.
Yeah, so if there's some grease on there, it's okay. You can still recycle it.
You can
Don't
even
throw
put
it
it
out.
in a compost bin.
Yes, if there's cheese on it, you can pull the cheese off. If you can't get all the cheese and it's really baked in there, then you could throw it out and not recycle it. But majority of these boxes can be recycled.
Yep.
Do the right thing.
Good to know.
Jim?
Well, it seems like we have nonstop reports of balloons. I don't know about you guys, but every time I see an alert come up on my phone, I think it's from the previous balloon incident.
I got a text from Jim asking if my mom shot one down because she's in Alaska.
She's in Alaska,
right now.
Yes.
She's out there with a musket standing on a mountain.
So last weekend, it was the Chinese balloon that was, went across the United States and shot down over the waters off South Carolina. But this past weekend, 3 more balloons were shot down. One over Alaska, one over Canada, and then another one just late yesterday over the Great Lakes.
Yeah.
None of those seem to be the same kind of balloon as the one that we suspect is the Chinese spy balloon. And by the way, within the last hour, China has just come out and said that all the balloons that are flying around are U.S. balloons, and that the U.S. balloons flew over their airspace 10 times since January. And the Defense Department said they're just trying to do damage control.
Yeah.
Hey, rest of the world, stop looking at our stuff.
Yeah.
You already know what we're doing.
Let them look.
That's right.
Sitting on the couch and eating a lot of food.
Moments ago, I mentioned there's a new term that's floating around TikTok right now. It's boyfriend heir. And you guys thought I meant like
millionaire.
like billionaire. No.
Or like
no.
an heir to a throne.
They've got so many boyfriends.
No. It's actually air, like what we breathe.
Okay.
Boyfriend air. A lot of ladies are talking about going into their boyfriend's apartment and the air in there being so gross
guys
Men are nasty.
that it makes their eyes water and their makeup run. It makes their hair greasy.
Yeah.
The ladies are showering after they get home, after they go to their
men are
boyfriend.
disgusting human beings.
I mean, it makes sense. A couple weeks ago, Ricki had the story that men don't wash their sheets, but like every 4 months.
And that is what they cite as the main reason, because guys don't wash their sheets and their apartment smells nasty. I mean, that can be a relationship breaker right there.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the perfect example. My friend JC, as a bachelor.
Okay, call him out.
He can't hear me. He's in another city. As a bachelor, we went to his place before we were going out like golfing, right? And somebody asked to go use the bathroom. And so they went into the bathroom, and then they said, "Hey, come here, look at this." And they called the other guys in.
You don't want anybody to yell at from the bathroom.
Yeah.
Come in here, look at this.
Yeah.
And he had one of those showers where it was like a freestanding tub, but the shower, went into the tub.
Yeah,
and there was
the
a shower
curtain
curtain around it.
Right.
And they pulled back the shower curtain, and the inside of the tub was green, except for 2 male footprints.
My God, no.
That were white.
Where he would always stand taking a shower.
No.
Those were white.
No.
Oh my God.
And the rest was green.
That hurts me.
I am not exaggerating at all.
That is literally horrifying.
And that's
I want to barf right now.
That's what causes boyfriend air.
Yes.
That's so disgusting. I will say, like, one of the main things that popped out to me while first starting to date AJ was I went to his house and he lived with 2 other guys, and I expected it to be absolutely foul in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Spotless.
Really?
They had candles all over the house, spotless, clean as heck.
Well,
I had never experienced it in my life.
This is pre-possible girlfriend maneuver.
Yeah, but it stayed that way always.
Okay, right.
This is a thing.
Okay.
Your boyfriend AJ is he's a clean guy.
Yeah.
He is a clean guy. He also lived with an ex-military guy who was very strict about
Where they would
everything
always go
being
through
clean.
inspections. Yeah.
But it was great for me because I was like, whoa,
Yeah, that
3
was good
guys
for
live
you.
here?
Yeah, your
And
boyfriend
it
is not
smells
a
like
scary.
peonies? What's happening?
He's not a smelly gorilla like all other men.
Yeah. If you were just starting the dating scene, don't expect anything that Ricki just told you.
No.
Don't.
That is an
I was
anomaly.
shocked.
True.
Shocked.
And I got to admit, until I had started having a steady girlfriend a couple of years ago, I wasn't really big on washing sheets.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Honestly.
Look around. No shock.
Yeah.
It's still gross. It still makes you want to throw up, though.
I just go buy new sheets. I wouldn't clean them. I just buy new sheets and put them on.
There's no logic
Because
there.
I like the whole square wrinkles. That was nice.
Okay.
They wash them
I
at
feel
the
like we need to
factory.
unpack this in the therapy
Yeah,
session.
it was clean at the factory in China when they made them.
Woody and Jim in the morning on 107.5 The River.
Of course, you can't ignore the horrible situation going on in Turkey and Syria as the earthquake, they say over 30,000 people have been lost.
Yeah, it's really sad.
But you try to find some bright part of it, because there are some miracle rescues going on.
Yeah, and one of the most miraculous has got to be a 2-month-old baby that was rescued after 128 hours.
Wow.
That's a long time.
Buried in the
over
rubble.
5 days, a 2-month-old baby survived?
Wow.
That's incredible.
I've heard, they're still finding people alive, which is really a miracle.
Oh, gosh.
Just such a horrible situation.
Hats off to the rescue workers working
Right.
doing that job.
I guess a anonymous donor also walked into the Turkish embassy in Washington, D.C. and donated $30 million.
That's really cool.
And wanted to be anonymous. They weren't in for publicity and stuff. So
Wow. So there are some bright linings, silver linings going on with that terrible situation.
Yeah.
And that's what's making us happy this morning with Woody and Jim on 107.5 The River.
Happy Valentine's Day, ladies. Go out and have yourself a margarita and celebrate your singleness. Of course, tomorrow is Valentine's Day, and I've been putting a lot of pressure on myself, trying to get my girlfriend Melissa something good. Because she's so thoughtful and does such of a heart-wrenching
Because the gift she got you, we all know about.
I know
it.
it.
It's really good.
Everybody knows what I'm getting except me.
It's nice.
Yeah.
She really outdid herself.
She did.
You make it even worse.
Yeah.
Because I kept going and over the weekend, she was going, oh, I just want to give it to you now. I said, no, wait till Valentine's Day. And that way I'll have something for you by then. Because I don't know. I can't live up to it.
You can't match your spending because spending has nothing to do
Right,
with it.
it's
It's
an
her
emotional
thoughtfulness.
and love gift. And she says, well, no matter what you give me, I'll love it because I love you. And
I
go
think she's right, though.
That's not good enough.
Yeah.
No.
It's not good enough.
It's not good enough.
See.
So don't kill yourself trying to get something just as good. Just accept that she came up with a great gift and give her something nice.
I think sometimes you just have to know that, like, one year you're going to kill it. The next
That's
year
true.
she might kill it. Then there's another year where it's like, man, you both didn't do a great job. Like, that's just the way it works.
Yeah, she knocked it out of the park this year. Sorry, Woody.
So you should just give up now.
Well, in past years, like our song, the song we sing to, dance to in the kitchen all the time, is "A Groovy Kind of Love" by Phil Collins.
Oh yeah,
it's a really sweet song.
Yeah,
and she had it put on like a doorstop for me that you can do a little QR code and it'll start playing the song.
That's cute.
Last year, she got me a message for Valentine's Day from Giorgio Tsoukalos.
Oh yes, I remember that.
From Ancient Aliens, one of my favorite people.
I mean, I will say that this one is so thoughtful that I literally called her so that there's no text receipts. Asking her to video when she gives it to you because I want to see you cry because you're going to cry.
Well, she gave me a picture of my mom for my birthday, and I cried right there in a Mexican restaurant.
Yeah.
So
she's just really good at it.
She's really good. She puts a lot of time and energy and love into it, and that's what I really care about her.
And she has no doubt that you care just as much
Yes,
for her.
but I will
You're
just fail.
Not very good at it.
So I narrowed it down. I think I'm going to get something that'll be an experience for both of us.
Okay.
It's a wee gift.
It's a wee gift. Yeah. So I'll let you know how it goes.
Thanks for listening to and recommending the Woody and Jim Show podcast. Listen to Woody and Jim in real time every weekday morning on 107.5 The River, Nashville, or live on the iHeartRadio app.